That's fucking racist. Before we get into the racist and sexist bullshit that is in America, the movie. So right off the bat, it's like, so this movie is obviously a historical revisionist type movie. Now it opens up with like beer pong being played. What they did is they pulled people out of U.S. history, such as Abraham Lincoln, George Washington are friends. So obviously Abraham Lincoln, who comes, 100 years later in U.S. history, is now pulled into the Revolutionary War. Samuel Adams is in the movie, and he plays like basically a frat boy. Later on, they get Paul Revere, who's known for his horseback riding, so to speak. He's a horse racer, and of course the big running gag is he's the biggest racist in the U.S. Racist being racer, but whatever. Those are actual real people, caricatures of themselves, because Geronimo also came from the 1800s. There are real people. John Hancock in the opening scene, and I believe that's Thomas Jefferson.
Sorry, Tom. We the people it is. You can use us rich white guys on your Christmas card.
At Dartmouth, we play with actual paddles.
Nobody fucking cares how you do it at Dartmouth, Tom.
They're talking to, and Ben Franklin's there. Which is interesting is they kill off Ben Franklin very early on, but they could have kept him on to be like the sort of smart character that the tech guy, because Benjamin Franklin did invent things. But they chose to not do that. He does come back later as like a Frankenstein figure, because he was, reanimated by electricity. But yeah, Blue Man Group's in there as like the red, white, and blue man group. Okay, so they're pulling people from all over U.S. history. So they're not limiting them. The point is they're not limiting themselves just by pulling people from the 1800s. They're pulling all the way to the 20th century, even 21st century with Lin-Manuel Miranda. This is where I don't understand why they did what they did. So let's talk about Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. You are said to be the preeminent sorcerer in all the colonies. Eons ahead of all your contemporaries.
We seek to recruit you for a mission. We literally cannot succeed without you. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone else?
Oh shit. It's a chick.
So Thomas Edison is been gender swapped to a woman. I don't understand why. That is the most sexist fucking thing in the world. Gender swapping Thomas Edison. So the only way to shoehorn a woman in the film that isn't someone like Martha Washington or some chick who flashes her titties at the horse race is to gender swap a real life man. I mean, are they trying to say that women have not been able to contribute to U.S. history enough that they had to kind of fake or redo a woman in history for this purpose? I mean, if they're plucking people out of history, like, why not like someone like Katherine Johnson, or maybe you could have some type of like time travel thing where she has somehow like traveled to the past and like stuck there, and now she's going to help you. It's lazy writing. There's many figures in U.S. history that are women that have contributed greatly to the country. So I don't understand the laziness in that and the gender swapping.
What is wrong with your skin?
Whoa! Bro, take it easy.
Don't worry, I can handle this.
There is nothing wrong with my skin. I'm Chinese.
Huh?
I'm from China.
Huh?
I'm an immigrant. I came here from another country, like you.
Oh, wait a minute. So not only did they gender swap Edison, but they race swapped Edison to a Chinese woman. Now, which is voiced here by Olivia Munn. Love Olivia Munn. I don't understand the purpose of race swapping it to a Chinese one. Wait. And Edison in this movie is also the smartest person in the movie, like the super smart person. So are you saying that since Edison's a Chinese woman, that only Asian people can be smart? That's fucking racist, man. So sexist and then racist. That's fucked up. I'm surprised Olivia Munn did this role. That's so weird.
I'm an immigrant. I came here from another country.
It's okay. So interesting. She says that she's an immigrant. So with that, if you wanted to pull in an immigrant, why not pull in Thomas Edison's fucking rival, who is an immigrant, Nikola Tesla? Hello, dumbasses. That could have fit your immigrant type role. Like, oh, we want an immigrant. Look, there you go, Nikola Tesla. What's wrong with Nikola Tesla? It's probably because he's too white. Hate to throw that out there, but maybe that's what it is. Because he's from Eastern Europe. He's a little too white for them. Now we bring you our objectification of women moment, brought to you by America the Movie. Ooh, so hot. So hot. It's just an animation. It's just an animation. Yeah, that's fucking sexist and racist, man. It's just so fucked up. And so they bring in Paul Revere. They bring in Geronimo, who's, like I said, a person from history. And then later, the only black man, other than maybe some slaves at the end of the film, in the big soldier scene where all the soldiers are frat boys and Indians and people from slavery, people from different walks of life, basically, are there to help fight for America. So the only black guy is John Henry. Now John Henry is introduced as a blacksmith, so they don't really say who he is. He's just some blacksmith guy. Not until later at the end of the movie when he's doing his whole Thor thing, because the whole movie is like building up to like an Avengers level thing. With that, we find out it's John Henry. So the only prominent black person in history that they could pull from was a folklore character. Now, John Henry, yes, he existed, but he exists as a folklore. He's not, his exploits are legendary. They're not necessarily real. They're like embellished. So basically, this film is an embellishment of history using another embellished character. Okay, but what about all the other black men in history, like Frederick Douglass or George Washington Carver, that they could have used for this film? Or shit, why not pull in Harriet fucking Tubman? I mean, goddamn, that would have made more sense. Why put a blacksmith in there? I think it's all for this one joke.
Why do you keep calling me Mr. Smith?
Well, Revere called you Blacksmith.
Right, because I'm a blacksmith.
Right. A blacksmith.
A blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
I'm a smith who works with metal, which oxidizes during the heating process and turns black.
So, you're a smith?
Exactly.
Of the Baltimore Smiths?
Yes, that's just lazy writing. But yeah, man, this film is so racist against black people and Asian people. I mean, to put the smartest character, make him Asian, that's so bad. And then, like, the only female character that isn't like a sex kitten type character, like Martha Washington, or some girl flashing her boobies at the horse race, is to create a female character that's smart instead of pulling from smart characters from U.S. history. I mean, goddamn. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? It's so bad. If you like this video, guys, please hit subscribe. This is a new channel. And check out my other video on America the Movie in its depiction of gun violence and its anti-gun rhetoric. Anyway, like, subscribe. See you next time.